Hey Arnold the movie. 90s kids rejoice. It's a TV show that, even though came out later in the 90s, if you're one of those mythical 90s kids, you probably claim the show in the movie. Even if the movie came out in the 2000s. The movie is basically an hour-and-a-half long episode of the show, which most cartoon-based movies turn out to be. It focuses around Arnold and his best friend Gerald as they try to save the neighborhood from being torn down by a vicious business tycoon. Now, my problem with this movie doesn't really lie with the movie itself. It lies more with the TV show. Many people have fond memories of Hey Arnold. Hell, even I remember early mornings watching it and enjoying it. But going back and checking it out, it is so boring. Holy shit, this show has nothing redeeming about it. There are maybe 2 or 3 episodes that still hold up over all these years, but the rest is just so boring that it would be better to watch Kristen Stewart's facial expression for a few hours. Now, the movie is no exception. It really isn't all that interesting. The plot has been done to death, and the characters are all sort of dull and don't really have any energy to them. Except maybe the crazy grandma, who, let's face it, was everyone's favorite part of the show. But what the movie has is a third act that is so outrageous and out there that it can suck you back into the movie. Seriously, if the show was more like the movie, it would probably have still held up. Instead of being in a realistic world like the show, the movie throws caution to the wind and just goes crazy. And I love that. The movie has some genuinely funny moments, funnier than the TV show, that's for sure. Now, some of the dialogue is really hard to get past. I mean, there are some cheesy things said here. But I guess for a kids movie, it's alright because they are trying to teach kids some sort of lesson. The animation isn't the greatest, especially not for Nickelodeon standards at the time. And with the budget for a feature-length film, I expected to be wowed a bit more by what the animation department was giving us. But I'll give the movie this. It had a joke in it that made me laugh like a hyena on laughing gas. Seriously, watch this joke and tell me it's not funny.
This is our neighborhood. How can they tear it down? How can they turn our smile into a frown? Well, maybe just a few, but it's me and you and you.
No singing, Eugene.
But I thought the occasion called for it. We may be just a few.
No, this is serious.
But aside from that, a lot of the jokes are hit or miss. And to be honest, there aren't a lot of jokes in the movie, period. It goes very much the route of the show by being as down to earth as it can until the very end. I haven't much to say about the characters past the ones I've already mentioned. Arnold is dull. Gerald can seem like a somewhat racist character at times. I mean, some of the neighborhood folk are pretty interesting, but we don't see enough of them to be sure. As for the villain, he's another hit-or-miss character in the movie. You'll either love him or hate him. I really didn't find a huge draw to him. He was just the average, cliched, big corporation boss trying to build his empire. There was actually a sleazy henchman of his I liked a whole lot more. He had a bit more character to him. We should have seen him a few more times. And then there's always the love-stricken Helga, who seems to always follow Arnold around and is borderline stalker. And there's this nice little reveal thing with them, but they squash it like a bug before the movie ends. As a whole, I guess the Hey Arnold movie isn't bad. Certainly not as bad as the show itself. It just didn't feel like they really tried with it. It felt more like a made-for-TV special than a feature-length film. I don't think I'll be taking any more visits to see the football-headed boy anytime soon.
Oh, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that meddling football head, the kid with the weird stack of hair, and that brat with the one eyebrow!
Tell it to the judge, you big donut hole!